great to see you all yet again. Peace and blessings, my wonderful community. We're going to do a shorter read this time because I'm a little bit tired. Had a huge conference that I just came out of, so I'm very tired. But we are going to read about 20 of this chapter because it's about 57 passages. So 20 for now. I'm doing part A. We're going to have a part B. And if it is too long, maybe a part C. But I think we're just going to do a part B. So let's get in. Bereshit, Genesis chapter 41, our first portion. It came to pass at the end of 2 full. Hi. Sorry, we had a slight difficulty, but we're going right back. Thank you. It came to pass at the end of 2 full years that Pharaoh was dreaming, and behold, he was standing by the Nile. And behold, from the Nile were coming up 7 cows of handsome appearance and robust flesh, and they pastured in the marshland. And behold, 7 other cows were coming up after them from the Nile, of ugly appearance and lean of flesh. And they stood besides the cows on the Nile bank. And the cows of ugly appearance and lean flesh devoured the 7 cows that were handsome and healthy. Then Pharaoh awoke, and he fell asleep and dreamed again. And behold, 7 ears of grain were growing on one stalk, healthy and good. And behold, 7 ears of grain, thin and beaten by the east wind, were growing up after them. And thin ears of grain swallowed up the 7 healthy and full ears of grain. Then Pharaoh awoke, and behold, a dream. Now it came to pass in the morning that his spirit was troubled. So he sent and called all the necromancers of Egypt and all its sages, and Pharaoh related to them his dream. But no one interpreted them for Pharaoh. Now the chief cupbearer spoke with Pharaoh, saying, I call to mind my faults today. Pharaoh was angry with his servants, and he put me in prison in the house of the chief slaughterer and the chief baker. And we dreamed a dream on the same night, I and he, each one according to the interpretation of his dream we dreamed. And there with us was a Hebrew lad, a slave of the chief slaughterer, and we told him, and he interpreted our dreams for. Hey, sorry, we had a little disruption again, but we're getting there. Yeah, I love this story. This is probably one of my favorite stories. I love dreams and I love interpreting dreams. It's kind of really cool, and I think it's very relatable to us today. Um, we'll start from here. And there with us a Hebrew lad, a slave of the chief slaughterer, and we were told, and he interpreted our dreams for us. Each he interpreted according to his dream. And it came to pass that just as he interpreted, so it was me he restored to my position, and him he hanged. So Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they rushed him from the dungeon, and he shaved and changed his clothes, and he came to Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter for it. But I have heard it said of you that you understand a dream to interpret it. And Joseph replied to Pharaoh, saying, Not I. God will give an answer uh, that will bring peace to Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, In my dream, behold, I was standing on the bank of the Nile, and behold, 7 cows of robust flesh and handsome form were ascending from the Nile, and they pastured in the marshland. And behold, 7 other cows were ascending after them, emaciated and of a very ugly form, and with meager flesh. I have not seen such ugly ones throughout the entire land of Egypt. And the meager and ugly cows devoured the first 7 healthy cows. Okay, we're going to stop here, and then we're going to do maybe part B either today or tomorrow. But I think it's a really great and fun experience, and I love traveling this journey with you. I think we're going to have some really amazing. We're going to have a lot of fun after we finish reading Bereshit Genesis. We're going to do probably a question and answer together, and then maybe we're going to watch a movie. I think that will be fun. We can watch a movie, play a game. We'll have a lot of fun together, but we'll decide what we want to do. However, I want to thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to end for now. Thanks again.